Men, listen very closely. What I'm going to tell you is not going to be pleasant, but it's necessary to become the man you would be proud to be. The man who lives a life of freedom, wealth and respect. A man who provides for his partner, family and friends. A man with a drive, with mission, and man who inspires future generations. But you cannot be that man if you're training yourself to escape difficult tasks, you're feeling shame and guilt, and you're always releasing your vital energy, and as a result you feel weak, you have no mission, and you take close to zero actions. And the root cause of all of this is that anytime things get difficult, you feel overwhelmed, stressed out, or just not feeling good enough, you open your browser and you start watching porn. And in this video, I will show you 7 destructive consequences of watching porn, because most men are not aware of them, and as a result, they are every day destroying their self-respect and ultimately settling for average life. And yes, I was hesitant to make this video because it's not a very common topic to speak about, but I've seen too many men destroy their lives by watching porn every week, some every day, some even multiple times every day. The first consequence is you're training yourself to avoid difficult things, because every time you set a goal, and I know you have some in your mind, there will be obstacles along the way and it will require effort. But if every time it gets difficult you open your browser and do your thing, you're training your brain to avoid difficult things and not to do them. And as a result, you will always live average life, because anything worthwhile takes effort. Second consequence is you will have a hard time dating women. Because if you've trained yourself to just open your browser and in 3 minutes satisfy yourself, then if you want to date truly highly valued woman, a woman with substance, that will take effort. It won't happen in 3 minutes, because any loser can just open browser or pay another woman for sex. But to have meaningful relationship, it takes effort, and that's why most men struggle with it, because they train themselves to just open a browser and do their thing. Moving to the next one is, man, don't be oblivious to the energy that you're releasing. That's the energy that makes a baby. That's the energy that your father used to make you. So if you release this energy every day or even multiple times a day, what happens is you're losing this vital energy. That's why you're tired. That's why you feel weak. That's why you no longer feel you have a mission or purpose in life, and all you want to do is sit on a couch. And now if you know the book Think and Grow Rich, now you will understand the chapter called Sexual Transmutation. Now go and read it and you will understand it more, because you can use the vital energy to just freely waste it. Just waste it every day, or you can use it to build a meaningful life. The choice is up to you. And all of you know, which is consequence number 4, that this is a catalyst of downward spiral. So you do it, then it's easier to eat junk food, it's easier to skip gym, it's easier to postpone your tasks that will grow your business or get you closer to your goals. Then it's easier to go on social media, you start comparing yourself to others, and you feel not good enough. And this spiral started by you opening a browser and watching it. Because have you truly met a man who felt proud of himself for doing it, and who was at the same time driven, energetic, he was filled with energy? I know the answer is no. None of us is proud of it. None of us feels more energized after it. So stop doing it, because this downward spiral is getting you away from the life where you have everything you ever dream of. And this doesn't apply to only single men, because I know multiple men who are in long-term relationships who still do it. And what's the consequence? As a result, the sex with their partner is not as enjoyable. They can't give their best to their women. They can't perform at their peak because they already wasted that energy, wasted that passion 2 hours before the woman came home from work. And that's why most people, after a few minutes, they are done. And there is a big difference between making love and having sex. If you've seen Wolf of Wall Street, you remember the scene where he finished himself in 11 seconds. That's what I would say having sex. On the other hand, making love can last for hours and it doesn't deplete your energy. It energizes you, and that's a big difference. That's a true man who satisfies his women first. And that's why even a lot of men have the erection problem, because they watch crazy stuff, multiple women, and everything in porn is exaggerated. It's designed to spike your dopamine. It's designed to be addictive. And that's when your beautiful wife, beautiful partner come home, it no longer stimulates you as much because you just watch some crazy stuff, 8 women doing some crazy things. So as I said, if you truly want to be a man who commands respect, who is wealthy, who achieves all of his goals, you need to stop it. Which brings me to consequence number 6. That you're spiking your dopamine so much, and as a result, reading a book is no longer enjoyable. Watching a sunset, you no longer care. Having a dinner, it's boring, because you learned to get your dopamine spike so high that nothing else can compare it to. And that's why next time you need to watch it more and more. And some people even start taking drugs, gambling, playing video games, because life no longer stimulates them, because they've learned to spike their dopamine so much. But what other men who are living their dream life doing? They link dopamine to exercising. They link dopamine to overcoming challenges, achieving their goals, and as a result, that's why they are miles and miles ahead of you, because they are not spiking their dopamine freely every single day on these meaningless things. And last consequence is, let's take sports for example. Why every coach encourages men not to have sex or not to finish themselves before a match? Because these coaches know that the man is going to be weaker, he's going to be less driven, and ultimately he's going to lose. And the same applies to you. If you believe in business or in life, you're competing with other men, then you're such a weak opponent every time you watch porn. Because you're going to be less driven, you're going to be less attractive, you're going to be less passionate to go after your goals and achieve them. That's why other men easily go and achieve their goals much faster, because they are not wasting their vital force to just watch a video and in 3 minutes feel totally depleted. On the other hand, they use the energy to build meaningful things. And man, I understand, because I was there too. I didn't understand these consequences. I didn't understand that it's so harmful to me. But once I understood, it was easy to quit. It was easy to start saying no to it, because I knew this is exactly what is keeping me away from living my dream life, for providing for my family, for my partner, for my friends, and ultimately creating the life of my dreams. So now you have 2 choices. Either you will totally ignore the video and you will continue doing it every week, every day, or even multiple times a day, totally depleting your energy. Or second option is you will commit. Now you understand that there is 0% benefit, 100% cost. And you can make a commitment now to say no more, even when it will be difficult, because you might tell me, but Vash, I had this urge, I had to do it. No, you just didn't have enough reasons to say no. Because if I told you, if you say no, I will give you $1 million cash, I will give you your dream car, and I will give you your dream house, are you going to still do it? That's what I thought. You will resist it. You will overcome it, because now you have enough reasons to. And that's why I gave you these 7 consequences, so you have enough reasons to say no to it. And yes, it might be addictive. Yes, you might be addicted to it, but you are the one opening the browser. You are the one doing it. So if you are the one doing it, you are the one who can also stop it. So if you have any questions, I'm here to help you. So just drop them down below in the comments, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.